Guys, I'm not a loretiny, okay, but I have this exact theory in my mind that I cannot just keep to myself. So, my theories may be inaccurate, okay, but I noticed several things in the Golden Hour Part 5 and the previous GH part, so before diving into my own theory, let me tell you what piqued my interest in this. I recently watched a Lortiny's theory on IG. Shout out to Lortiny Carol, if I remember correctly, aka hokagejustchill. Did I say it right? Sorry if not, but she mentioned something I also noticed when I looked at the upcoming album. Sobro is in the shape of ice cube, right? Cube, I mean. As we all know, and it brought everyone into your fantasy. But what I noticed after watching Lorraine Carroll's theory and repeatedly rewatching IOMT, she mentioned the two ice cubes that aren't melting on Hong Jung's part. You see, Reese mentioned in her previous theory that golden hour parts are somehow meant to make us question ourselves or our reality. The ice cubes not melting even if it was surrounded by fire depicts that what's happening right there is a fantasy. Back to the two ice cubes. You may or may not have believed that there's just one Sopro, guys. I want to quote Lord T. Carroll's words. Does this mean there are two Sopros? So here's my theory. You guys definitely noticed the checkered green and white floor on the soul pop up, right? And I guess this is a major part of the lore, I think. Uh, Maybe. But back at the IOMT MV, there's a part where the members sat while posing quite similar to that of chess pieces. I said the theory back then on Whitey, by the way, so you guys can just check it out if you want. I just don't remember what name it has, uh, so chess is a game for two people and not just one. Here's where the second Sobro comes in. If you guys don't know, checker depicts the contrast of good and bad, and joy and troubles or hardships. What if one of the Sopros is good and the other is bad? Or one is reality and one is fantasy, wherein that's why there's a collision of both worlds, I think. So, on the IOMTMV, I believe that both Sopros were still enjoying the fantasy here. Hence, the ice cubes does not melt. But there's this point where chess is a game where one needs to win. Of course, like, it's a game. Instead of this being just a fun game, it might have turned into a competition like that of what we already know in terms of chess tournaments nowadays. Also, in the GH Part 5 teaser, guys, we saw the Sopro turn liquidy before changing its own form. When ice is surrounded by fire, of course we expect it to melt, right? And that's what happened to one of the Sopros, the reality. Meanwhile, in the end of Adrenaline MV, the other Sopro got destroyed. I still haven't delved deeper on that, so I guess I'll move on for now. I guess. Um, I have to read more about the lore, guys. Teeny Carroll also mentioned the book prop at the soul pop up with the quote, "The feeling of seeing down from the sky." So, in my perspective, the Sopros were either, I think, on either side of the board, the chessboard. So, we may or may not perceive these Sopros as the ones who control the movements or actions of the members, as Ateez, Halateez, or the Black Pirates. That's why some of the members can't control their own selves because Sopro or one of the Sopros is controlling them. I also have a theory wherein one of the Sopros is enjoying it while the other one is no longer enjoying it. Like it has become a competition between them and the other's mind. But yeah, I think that's just me. Um, I'm also not sure which group is the black chess piece or the white chess piece. Is it the reality or fantasy or the good or bad? But one thing is for sure, the white chess pieces are always the ones that move first, especially in the game of chess. Maybe the one enjoying the game is the one in the fantasy still. And I think that's the white one. I'm not sure, guys. That's all for now. I'm not sure. I just had a burst of energy to make this. I haven't slept for 32 hours, guys.